Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I just wanted to come on here and tell you a bit about the trip that I've just come off to Dublin. I went with some really nice friends of mine that I met from being a young ambassador at the brain tumour charity. I haven't really spoken about it very much, but I was diagnosed with a brain tumour when I was younger, and since my diagnosis I wanted to get to know some people that have gone through the same kind of experience as me and just make some friends. And within doing the Young Ambassador programme, I have met so many lovely people, and we ended up going on holiday together to Dublin. We decided on Dublin because one of my good friends works in Dublin at the storehouse, and she was recommending us to all come. So we got on a flight. I went on an Aer Lingus flight. It was a little tiny little Aer Lingus aeroplane. When we got there, we just travelled to the hotel. The hotel was a chain. We went to a chain called the Clayton Hotel. It was relatively central to Dublin, but it was in a really good location. As you came out of the hotel, there was a lovely little canal side that had a pub close by, so a lot of people were sat out drinking, having food, so that was a really nice atmosphere. And then it was just a little short walk to the tram stop where we got on the tram to go and meet my friend. And then the day after, we went on the hop on a bus. It took you around all the different sightseeing locations. We stopped off at a few. So a lot of the time it's raining in Dublin, but we got it on a really good weekend because it was lovely and sunny. So we sat on the top deck and just enjoyed like the bus journey and just looking around at the different sites. And we got off at this really nice pub because you got free like mini Guinness. I don't drink Guinness. I don't like the smell of it. The first time I tried it, it was goddamn awful. But then I tried it again and I got used to it. Then in the evening, we then went to the Guinness storehouse. There must be about 8 different levels, and on each level they have different things. So on the bottom level it kind of tells you the story of how they make Guinness, and it's very interactive, where you walk through and there's like yeast plants growing each side, and then up on the ceiling it kept on changing to like sunrise and sunlight. It was very effective. And then you walked around and it showed you all like how they made the Guinness, how they put it together, what the process is, how long they've been doing it. And then you go up to a different level and they've got a bar where you can get your free Guinness. They filter a photo of you. So a woman takes a photo of you and then they filter it onto the top of the Guinness. It's so cool. And then on the other floor, there was just a really nice bar. Panoramic views of the whole of Dublin. It was beautiful. We just sat there for hours, just like looking over the views, taking loads of pictures, and then went down to the lower ground floor where like there was the shop. They do some really nice chocolates. They are so cute. They're like little mini Guinness glasses and they're chocolates, so they have a little hint of Guinness, but they actually taste of chocolate. They are beautiful. I can highly recommend getting them from the shop. They were so good. And then they just have like playing cards. They have all sorts of stuff, hats, jumpers, t-shirts. That night we went to a club called Jimmy's. It wasn't my sort of vibe, but it was really good for like the atmosphere. It was like summer and they were playing Christmas songs. That was an interesting one, but we had a good dance. On the third day that we was there, we then went to Temple Bar. The whole area is called Temple Bar, and then they have the actual Temple Bar. It's a big red building, you can't really miss it. If you're gonna go to Dublin, I would highly recommend going to Temple Bar. There's like little lovely shops around, and then you can just go in there for a drink. It shows you the history of like the temple. We then decided to have a nice little walk through a little park. We had some food there. There was like loads of different tents where you could go. There was like a burger van, and there was nachos. There was like Texas, like Mexican kind of food. It was beautiful. So we did quite a lot of things in our time. We walked around the main streets of Dublin. We had some lovely food whilst we were there, and I would highly recommend going. That was my trip to Dublin. I'd say it's quite a family oriented place, or a couple. Look out for more videos to come, and I will see you later. Bye guys!